And now, from Washington's leading news station, this is News 4 Midday.
And still ahead on News 4 Midday, everything you want to know about sunglasses. Wait until you hear all the news we have to share with you. Plus, protecting your eyes while keeping up with the latest fashion trends. The most expensive sunglasses don't necessarily guarantee the best sun protection. We've got all kinds of answers for you coming up. Stay with us. Well, summer's here. We all know the dangers the sun can pose to our skin, but we may not be aware that the sun has some pretty damaging rays that can hurt your eyes as well, regardless of whether it's cloudy or sunny outside. Eye experts say we need some sort of eye protection every day. And joining us is Dr. Rachel Cohn. She is an optometrist and owner of Wink Eye Care Boutique in Rockville. Welcome. Good to have you with us.
Thank you, Barbara. Thank you.
We've been hearing a lot over the last few years that we really do need to protect our eyes, but a lot of us think that it's just all a fashion statement when we wear sunglasses.
You're right. You know, wearing sunglasses is probably the best thing that you can do to protect the health of your eyes long term.
For long term.
Yes.
Well, tell us about the things that you should be thinking
about.
Well,
one thing is UV rays can cause damage not only to the skin around the eyes, but also to the lens, the cornea as well. It can also show some links with certain types of cataracts and macular degeneration. So it's a serious subject.
So you think about pupil protection. That's one of the things you have to do with the sunglasses.
Exactly.
And UV protection standards are on the sunglasses, is that right?
There are some standards that are on sunglasses, but not always. So you have to be really careful about where you buy the sunglasses.
Now, you say that go polar. What does that mean?
Polarized. Polarized lens reduces all glare and does give you the maximum protection.
Now, you also say price does not equal protection. So the fact that you're spending $300 doesn't mean you're getting the best protection.
It may not. It absolutely may not.
How do you know?
Well, you hope that you're buying from a reputable place that is only going to be selling, lenses that do meet the protection that's necessary. But sometimes they may not. So it really depends upon where you buy it. And you can also even have your sunglasses read by a UV meter to make sure.
I see, and that can be done by an optometrist.
Exactly.
And you say that color doesn't equal protection, so just because they're really dark lenses doesn't mean that they're better than the ones that are just light colored?
Well, the color of the lenses itself. So, for example, gray lenses keep colors truer to life, makes everything look as they should, and brown lenses work a little bit better on overcast day because it increases contrast. So the color of the lens itself does not always, matter in terms of protection.
Is there anything stamped on sunglasses that people can look for so that they know?
Sometimes, but not usually.
And what would that be?
There's an ANSI standard.
ANSI?
ANSI, yes.
Tell us about that.
And that stands for the American National Standards Institute, and that's something that says that in order to have that standard, the lenses must block 99% of UVA and UVB light.
Okay, we've got a fashion show that you brought with us. Let's take a look at it right now.
We're going to start with our first model, Joyce. Joyce is hip and fashionable, and she knows that sunglasses are not only a fashion accessory. Her everyday prescription could be put into this larger sunglass frame so that both her eyes and the sensitive skin around her eyes are protected. You should also note that less squinting equals less wrinkling.
All right. Yeah,
Thank you, Joyce.
I often hear that you should buy large sunglass lenses to cover up more than just your eye.
Exactly, the skin around the eye.
Okay, let's see what else we've got here.
So all sunglasses we're showing you here today, Dory Ann's meet the protection created by the American National Standard Institute to block 99% of UVA and UVB radiation. But not all sunglasses meet the standard, so you do have to be careful when buying. And she does have these polarized lenses, which are really great because they provide the maximum UV protection and reduce all glare.
So polarized is something you should definitely look for, as you mentioned before. Thanks so much.
Thank you,
Those are pretty too. And we've got a young, is this a preteen or teen here with us?
Sam is 14, and he wears contact lenses. Now, his contact lenses actually provide UV protection, but they're only provides as much protection as large as the contact lenses, so it's not quite enough.
So even with contact lenses, you should plan on wearing sunglasses with those as well?
Absolutely, because you need to protect, again, the area around the sides of the eyes.
So you like those?
Yeah.
You look pretty cool in them.
And also, Sam has these beautiful blue eyes, and his eyes do make him more sensitive to sunlight and can put him at a higher risk for sun-related damage. But eyes of all colors need sunglasses.
But the lighter the eye, the more protection you need.
Yes.
Okay, let's see our next
Okay, thank you, Sam. Okay, so Stefan is wearing a wonderful gray polarized lens, and although the color of the lens does not affect the UV protection, you know, it does change the way you see. So gray is the most popular color as it keeps things in their truest form. Brown is also a good choice because it increases depth perceptions and makes things look a little bit brighter.
I never knew that. Okay, well,
right,
thank you very much.
Stefan.
Those look good on you. Wonderful.
Okay, here's Nikki and her 4-year-old daughter Josie for a day outside.
Now, should little children, even 4 years, I've seen babies wearing sunglasses these days.
Well, children should start wearing sunglasses at an early age so they get used to wearing sunglasses. And
do their eyes need the same protection as adults?
Absolutely, absolutely. And sometimes with kids you can, you know, if they won't keep sunglasses on, they can have a big hat that shields their eyes.
I wish that our camera could pull out so they could see this wonderful stance that our young 4-year-old model has got for us here. She has got the model look going on. Look at that. You look terrific. Look at her, and those glasses are great. Can you pull them down so we can see your eyes under there? This kind of, oh yeah, that's fabulous. And this is Mom with her?
Yes.
Yeah, well, you both look great. Did you want to say something quickly about the glasses they're wearing?
We're saying that Nikki is, you know, wearing sunglasses herself, which is great. We can all set good examples for our children by wearing the sunglasses.
Fantastic. Well, everybody looks great. You can all come back over here really quickly as we say goodbye. And thank you so much, Dr. Cohn, for coming in and telling us about that. It reminds people that they really do need to wear sunglasses.
Absolutely.
I know I've always thought that they were just a fashion statement, but you really have to buy the lens that protect the eyes.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, and thank you to all our models for coming in on short notice, too.